Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Claremont right now, and 2646 on the 998 full trip, which the Desto is not going to be seen anymore here. This way for the 998 is not going to be seen here anymore after the change in February 1st, because everything from here will be terminating at Galleria for the 998 trips. And here we are. Today is right now it's 39 degrees, absolutely murderous. And we're taking the rush hour special. Yes, 103. Recently changed to a rush hour special after whatever that thing is called, a TCL actually. After TCL opened, they swapped this to a rush hour special instead of actually 2 hours per bus in the past. During off-peak, now it only runs in peak with 7:01, 7:30, 8:10, and one more at 8:40, and then nothing. And then until here, 2:25. I don't know why there's a one in 2:25, because after the 2:25, the next one is actually 3:45, and it's every 30 minutes until 6:05 for another couple of trips. I don't really get why there's a one in 2:25 randomly though. But yep, that's the thing. We're not going to be seeing a 998 terminates Fremantle Circle Route Desto here at Claremont anymore. We will see the 999 Desto on the other side, which there's one coming in. That's the 995. Can you see a continuous Route 107 Desto? Because that's also not going to happen. Although it probably will happen again after the Fremantle Bridge is finished rebuilding. But 107 is not going to continue as 995, so that's why. Which I'm actually going to go and film 107 tomorrow just to get it as an old path. Was that one? Oh, continuous 102. Never mind. 102 is still normal, still continuing as 995. But also speaking of right now, we're going to film 103. There's an NH back there, by the way. Unfortunately, it's not running. But somehow, there's actually 107 coming in, and that 107 will continue as Route 103. Which is really weird. And then there will be a 995 departing 2 minutes after. Actually, it's not 2 minutes. What the hell? We're meant to take. Oh, we're taking this one, 4:15. And it's, 2 minutes for 995, which is going to be so stupid. Here comes the 107, which. This one will somehow continue as Route 103. According to the caption, complete redundant. Yes, does it say continues Route 103? Here's the bus. No Desto. What the freak? Did the Desto got glitched or something? Claremont Station 107 not changing. Bruh. Okay, so the caption is complete redundant because now before the purple cat came in pre-2022. This 103 is like one of the most useful routes, considering it goes to at the back of Kings Park and then goes down to the hospital, then continues way to Claremont. But with the purple cat covering this first half of the section from Elizabeth Quay to Queen Elizabeth II Medical Centre, this completely makes the 103s useless because right now this 103 literally the first half until after Queen Elizabeth, the whole section until Queen Elizabeth II Medical Centre and all of that, where the cat runs, is the exact same. And as soon as it hits the bottom where it turns right, it's just 995. So that's why it's basically just a slower version of 995 now, making this completely useless. So that's why it has already reduced to 2 hours per bus in the past, and now they make it into rush hour special. So. Which I guess is fine, rush hour special for these kind of useless routes, in considering Hong Kong there's also that 952. Not 952, what is that one? 962, there we go. 962 is the rush hour special for as the 952 rush hour special version. But 962 is just so bad, so that's why. I guess it's fine for this route to be rush hour special, but they could have just cancelled this thing. It's completely useless. So let's do it, all the way to Elizabeth Quay bus station. So it's basically from here all the way to where we turn onto Hampden Road. It's going to be 995, and as soon as we turn onto Hampden Road, it's just the purple cat. So that's why. So basically it's 995 and purple cat combined together to form the 103. Alright, go time. Let's do it. Now there's the 995. Actually that 995 is just starting from here. It's not continuing as 102. So, and it's an Arctic, by the way. 3111 on the 995 service. There's a decent amount of NHs actually left. 1229, and then we have 1569. And then another one earlier on, 1355. Oh, that's bad. $28.65 on the 27 service. Now, earlier on 28.65 was actually driven by a depot technician, because I think depot mechanic, because I think the other bus that guy usually had broke down or something, so that's why I drove 28.65 down to replace it. And there's 28.31 on the 24 service, my two local routes. So sometimes at late night when I'm actually going back, I actually will drop off here at Claremont to actually take the 24 or 27 back, because usually I just change to City West, but I don't really do that. But plus no more green cat afterwards, so that's why I just time it, especially on like a weekend. I will try to time it. If I time it right, I usually hopefully can get off at Daglish and then change to a 27 instead of actually doing this. We can loop a whole loop around. But here we are, 103. Even if it is a rush hour special, I don't think anyone's going to be taking this even during rush hours, so eventually I think they're going to withdraw this stupid service. Alright, turn left. We're basically just following this 908. So we got 28.58 for our 103 service. It's unfortunate, I really want to film more NHs, considering they're going to be going very soon. There it goes. 28.57 on the 905 service. I know someone's taking, but it's just mostly for the comment section. I thought that Tesla was pretty bad for this stupid service. So, Perth, whatever, Claremont Station, Perth City District Quay, via Thomas Road, Stirling Highway, Queen Elizabeth II Medical Centre. Like, bruh. Via Stirling Highway. I mean, actually the 905 also said that, but via Thomas Road, that's also kind of I guess it's convenient if you actually want to go one bus through from here to like Kings Park, then it's useful. But still, nah. Purple Cat is so frequent, 999 is so frequent, just do that. Literally just take a 999 to this hospital and then change to a Purple Cat. You can get to Kings Park in no time. Five, there it goes. 2837 on the 9 and 5 service. And here we are, turning left. And from here is just the Purple Cat all the way to Elizabeth Quay. 950X, there it goes, electric. 4083 on the 950X service. Unfortunately, uni hasn't started yet, so that's why it's still not really that packed for the 950X. But during uni days for UWA, oh my god, 950X get packed so hard. Considering you run express between UWA and Elizabeth Quay, no stops in between, so very useful. That's like the only useful part for the 950X, is to just run through and very quickly. There's the next 950, that's a Galleria short trip. Terminates Galleria, there that goes on the 950 service. 3086. Oh, I guess if you actually want to access these stops, then you actually can. You need to take the 103, because if not, you can't access these stops over here. So, not as convenient without the 103, but it's really honestly it's way too useless to actually run it regularly. I'm surprised that it actually runs bi-directional during rush. 950? Is that one 3062? I'm in 950 service. Alright, hospital. And Purple Cat. No, electric's kind of troll actually. 2666 on the 6. There's so many 6s. And turn left. And there's the 998 turning back in. Over there. Somehow we're faster than it because actually going pretty stupid path. I don't really like the circle route path. I don't know why it needs to go all the way over there. And then turns back in here. Might as well just serve Hampden Road instead. I guess then it won't serve UWA, but yeah, whatever. And also, yes, they have changed the 950 drop-off of 3608, the last B8. They have also changed the 950 drop-off spot here at the hospital, which makes it so stupid now because they put the terminating stop, drop-off stop for the 950 in the middle of Queen Elizabeth II Medical Centre cat stop and also that Hospital Avenue North cat stop. So ended off. Okay, 950 future bus. What the hell? 1462 on a 950 service. What the hell? Why during rush you do this? So ended up after you drop off the 950, you cannot even change to anything. You have to walk before you can actually get to another stop that you can actually take things, which is so bad. Now I understand that they actually don't do 950 dropping off at these stops over here now, just to reduce in congestion. But still, you see, that's so bad. One person boarded, which is completely stupid because it's free if you take CAD, but you need to pay if you actually take this thing. 2858 on the 96 service. So that's why 950 no longer stops there now. It's now stops here. 950X Arctic, bruh. Why? 3130 on a 950X service. No, there is the 950 terminating stop now. They put a brand new thing just inside there, which is so stupid. 3116, 2311, another 950 short trip, Galleria. So now ended off when you drop off the 950, you're like in the middle of two stops, so you have to walk to this stop in order to actually change to other things, which is so bad. And also here, you can see, it's actually red light, so might as well this bus just park at the stop until it's turning. Then you can go, you know? And you can actually still wait for possible passengers while you wait for the red light. So that's just one thing that I think drivers can definitely do, but 24. Oh no, the electric 2853, 2853 again. Oh my god. Okay, there's 4070, ready for the next 950X 3065. By the way, after I moved to the city and I'm regularly taking 24 and 27 around the area. Also, by the way, 26 is still on there, never changed. Yeah, I've been seeing 2853 every single day right now, like bruh. Like almost like every single time I was like outside on St. George's Terrace, the bus that I can always see is gonna be 2853, like what the hell? It's just like before I always see 2727, you know? And now it's just on this road here. I don't remember what this road is. Oh, just Tom's Road. Yeah, just Tom's Road, and then we turn on Kings Park Drive. Kings Park Road, actually. It's not Kings Park Drive, but whatever. And then we'll run down, we'll pass through my local stop at Mount Street, but I'm not going to get off because we're going to film full journey. So afterwards, just take back up. I will be biking this tomorrow, right here. So, not tomorrow, Thursday. Because I want to just bike around Kings Park, and then we'll go down Mounts Bay Road. And after we head down the Mounts Bay Road, we'll cross the bridge, Narrows Bridge, to South Perth to visit the cycling shop to just like get some works, a little quick maintenance, and then I will continue my bike all the way to Narrows Bridge and then cross back over. So, be a quick, cool little biking path before we go and bike some school specials. Not tomorrow though. We'll bike Ellenbrook Line very soon. And then when we go up to Ellenbrook Line, I'm not going to do the school specials yet, unfortunately. I will definitely do the 761 up in Ellenbrook. So. So 761 is for sure is going to be done. It's just Ellenbrook Christian College. Is it Ellenbrook Christian College? I don't remember. One college in Ellenbrook to Ellenbrook Station. It's like 5 minutes. And I will probably do a route that goes up to the Vines. I know that's hiking uphill, but whatever, I don't care. And then probably do a route to Baskerville, and then we'll go down to Midland from there. And it's not a cat, so no announcements, which is unfortunate. I don't remember the announcement that well. Oh, the next stop is Nicholson Road, because I remember this section right here. Yep, here's the Nicholson Road. We got an electric cat over there, 40 something, 10 I think. So here's Nicholson Road. Yes. And also there's a 716 school special terminates inside, which eventually I'm gonna bike that one as well. Are we already cutting over? Is there a next turn turning down? 103, there goes Arctic! Oh, not Arctic, 103, but anyways, 103 over there. So bad. 2861 on the 103.7 and 24, 2809. Yep, 2809 on the 24. Yes, this section I know is notorious during rush hours. It's absolutely notorious during rush hours for this path right here. Because I've taken one time when Tyler was driving the 96 extension trip to Yokai Dog Swamp. And I took his bus, of course I was with him the entire day for his shift in Shenton Park that one day. And then he was doing this and it took like 20 minutes to get to Leederville station on here. Because of the jam. And there's that one right there, you see, that's the trip. 2834, 96, and it just stuck here. I mean, that is not the trip that I took. We took a later trip, but still, it just gets stuck here, you see? He just completely jammed up. Now, of course, my driving lessons usually meant to be on a Wednesday, but tomorrow is like 40 degrees, so that's why my instructor is like, nope, nope, we do another day. That's why I swapped to Friday, and also because my instructor is going back to Hong Kong for Chinese New Year in a few weeks' time. So that's why I just said, can we increase the amount of hours before you go back? And then he said, oh yeah, sure, let's do 3 hours this week. So that's why we'll be doing 3 hours on Friday. That would be pretty cool. Let's hope for we can drive more sections, and instead of always the same old stuff. Because I've driven 2 times, and is every single time just going up to Morley, bro. It's always the same path: Grand Promenade, Alexander Drive, Beaufort Street. I've driven these sections for like every single time. And now it's just free transit zone down to Elizabeth Quay. So that's not the entire path. No unique sections for the 103. It's completely redundant. And so there's the cat right there. So I was literally here yesterday. Not yesterday. Is it yesterday? No, not yesterday. Yesterday I went to Midland. Yeah, yesterday I biked to Midland, which actually took like less than 1 hour. So it's pretty easy. It's not a hard path to bike at all. Yep, everyone's just taking the cat, which I don't really get why you need to take the cat here now. It's free transit zone anyways, it's gonna be free, even if you take this, so... This is the Collins Street stop, I think. Let me recall. Yeah, it's the Collins Street stop. Collins Street's right there. Ring bell for Harvest Terrace. And we're back. Rocat 2779 again. That's also one of the most common cat I've taken these days. Perhaps someone's dropping off at Mount Street. But we can't, so we continue our way down. Right, Mill Street. Now Mill Street is also technically my local stop because it's not too bad to walk. It's so bad, and also this light actually doesn't last for long. You see? Oh my gosh. Alright, here we are, we got B12 on the other side. 270, there goes, 3011 on the 270 service. And what's that? Terminates Bentley Wyong Road 2405 on the 177 service. And 940. 2391, 39, 2389, and 32, 2349 and 30 to the busport, 2716 and 160 Arctic, bro, 3089. Now, Shenton Park Mount Claremont drivers usually are pretty good at driving into zone A to stop. So instead of like the cats are so dumb. They always need to drive on the outside and go into B or C, which is so stupid. Just drop me off at A. 930X, 3461 on the 930X service. So let's see where he drops. Hopefully drop me off at A. But actually, no, usually they will drop off at A, but this time I kind of want him to drop me off at B, but okay, he's dropping me off at A. You see, that's why he's good. 33, 1979. And here we are into A, which they will drop me off here. I haven't seen these Welsh gas buses in a long time. They're trashing a lot of them right now, so. There's 1376 on the 34 service. he goes, 2858. He swapped the desk already, it's so stupid. But you see, good cat here, a good driver on the cat, dropping people off at A here, which is always what drivers need to do. So that's fine. But unfortunately, this time I kind of want him to drop me off at B because I actually need to take stuff at B, but whatever. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my channels and Instagram. Click on these videos up top, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!